Your portfolio is arguably the most important website that even exists in your entire editing career. Think about any other job, any other industry. How would you normally go apply for a job? You'd make a CV, a resume where you've got your qualifications and you give that into the boss and then maybe he gives you a job back. But in editing, the beauty of it is you don't need a qualification. Bro, I started all this shit while making Fortnite videos. And now I'm working with some of the largest creators in the world and now I'm hoping you do the same, but it's just so beautiful how the barrier to entry is basically nothing. So ask yourself right now, is your portfolio up to scratch for how important you just heard it is? Is it actually in one piece, or are you using some Google Drive? Are you using some website that you've got like the watermark still on it? Have you got it unoptimized? Have you even researched into like psychology and website design, things like that? Because in all honesty, if you're not doing these extra steps, someone else is. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a portfolio that actually converts creators into clients. Like, let's keep it real, bro. Most of those other people that you watch, they don't even have a portfolio themselves. Oh, top 5 AI tools. Fuck off, man. So the very first thing that you're going to need to do is pick a platform. You need someone to actually host your website. Like, you've probably done it in the past, let's be real, where you just kind of send through a Google Drive link and you don't get responded to and you're wondering why. Bro, if you're using a Google Drive link, this is my kind of calling to you now. I'm trying to save you, bro. It's not it. Trust me when I say the Google Drive folder, when you send that into a client and you say some huge paragraph talking about how you optimize retention, nobody will look at your Google Drive link. So that's not an option. The next one is Behance. Behance I used to use as well. So this is literally like my old Behance portfolio. Like you can see this is old as hell, but yeah, this is not it either. I'll keep it real. Let me explain why. It is free. So it's by Adobe. You could get it with just a normal Gmail account. The only problem is, first of all, every single editor has this. Every single person who has the most generic portfolio has this. And it just shows you don't put any effort in. The second thing is, when you start trying to do different websites, so let's say you've got a short form portfolio, you've got a long form portfolio, you're trying to show all these different things, you're giving these guys options, right? And this looks like a good thing. You look like, oh, I'm giving this guy, he goes on my Behance and he can choose between these. As you go with like sales and you start learning about creating a website that converts clients and converts customers, you realize that giving people options is not a good thing. It falls into this trap of something called paralysis analysis. In a weird way, when you give someone more options, they're less likely to take an option rather than just us giving them one option that they know they would like to take, and we just let them do that. So you kind of fuck yourself over when you try giving them multiple options. And if you do want to have like multiple portfolios in a website form, then you'll be able to do that through different domains, which I'll show you. So we're not going to use Behance. Wix, this is something that I've tried using and I've seen editors use it as well. And looking back at them and looking back at me when I was a dumbass editor, I kind of cringe at this. A few reasons. First of all, most people use the free version where it kind of says at the top of the banner, it's like, oh, made using free Wix website. Bro, if you're trying to charge hundreds of dollars per video, so if you're watching me, you're probably trying to get up to like hundreds, probably like in a year or so, 1,000+ per video, just like I am now. You're not going to get that when you have make a website with the free Wix builder. It's like, that's not happening. And even if you do pay for it, it's like, it's just so much more expensive than what I'm about to show you. So the third thing that I'm going to show you is this website called Card. Now, I've been using this for a few years, and when I tell you, this is the best option that I have found for video editors making websites. Let me explain why. First of all, it's simple as hell to use. Second of all, it's cheap as fuck. It's like $20 a year. Normally when services charge you for things, it's per month, right? Maybe even per week. This is per year. $20 per year. Come on, bro. I'm telling you to do this. I know instantly you've gotten pissed off at me. Like, no, I needed a free portfolio. But it's like, bro, for you to be making your career work, for you to be an editor, I told you at the beginning of this video how important your portfolio was. You tell yourself these goals of, oh, 5K a month, 10K a month, or even like if you want to make a couple of hundred a month, bro. You're telling me you can't spend $20 over an entire year. That's what, like $2, less than $2 per month, bro. Come on. Like, I'm literally going to give you the templates and everything. Trust me when I say, I used to be that type of guy who would save these like little dollars here. Oh, you know when everyone would say like, oh, go save like $5 on coffee? I would be the retard listening to them. But you know, like, the best way to make money isn't by saving like $5 every single month. Bro, you're gonna make $60 per year. Wow, it's like you're spending $20 here to literally form the base of your editing career that you want to make you thousands. You didn't come here to be like some little side thing or just like, oh, if I make $10 a month, it's like, that's fine. It's like, nah, you came here to make serious money. I'm asking you to literally just, have a portfolio. It's going to cost you $20 a year. So once you've gotten that, which I'm sure I didn't need to convince you because you're not a retard if you watch these videos, I've got these 2 portfolio templates that I'm going to share with you. So I'll have these linked in the description, but it's going to be these 2. So these are actually what I shared to my private community, but I'm giving out to the boys on YouTube because I'm like, fuck it, it'll help a lot of editors. So there's going to be 2 templates that will be there. This first one is going to be if you're a lot newer as an editor, and the second one is going to be if you're a little more advanced. It's going to be leveraging some more work, some more social proof and things like that. It's going to be leveraging the numbers that you've gotten for your previous clients. So right now, kind of pick which one do you genuinely believe is going to be better for you. Now, don't let your ego kind of get involved, because if I was watching this 2-3 years ago when I had tiny clients, my brain would have told me to go for the more advanced one. But what would have ended up happening is I would have had these guys with 500,000 subscribers. I would have had a 50k view video, and sure, it looks nice, but it just kind of looks stupid because now you're flexing such a small amount. So this is me kind of saying it to my younger self, like, bro, shut the fuck up, like, lower your ego. If you're still starting out, like, bro, start with the beginner portfolio. You've got the template here. This will allow you to get better, get bigger clients at right now. Once you've chosen your one, so let's say we're choosing the beginner one for now, you're going to go in and just change the links. This is the first thing you're going to do. We need to add work to your portfolio. A portfolio isn't much of a portfolio if it doesn't have work on it, or it's some shitty show reel where, oh, it's like text, so I can do subtitles, I can do cutting. Like, that's not what we're doing. We are going to be using full videos that we have edited and now putting onto our portfolio. And if you don't have work right now, don't worry. Just do a few practice projects. Trust me when I say this is going to be the highest ROI videos that you'll ever do. You're worrying about how to make a couple of hundred per video, bro. These initial practice videos that you do if you don't have work right now will probably pay you more back over the time of your career than trying to get a video for like $5 right now. I have in the description, there's something called the Editing Vault. That's completely free, and a section there, it's a huge fucking resource, but a small section in there is called the practice footage. There's just a few game videos, a few like IRL videos, talking head, there's some large creators in there. You'll be able to just do some practice videos. Once you've done those, upload it onto like a YouTube unlisted, and you can do the exact same process as someone who already has client work. So find all the videos that you've done, let's say it was this one for some reason, and go through and just change the links throughout the portfolio. I always recommend having between 4 and 8 videos in a portfolio. I've already put the blocks in for you, so you don't even need to worry about that. But if you are ever going to change it, 4 to 8 is kind of the sweet spot. You can change these client names to whoever you edited for, so you can just, let's just say Malice. And yeah, you can go down, do that for all of them. And of course, this applies to the advanced portfolio as well. Exact same concept of just changing the videos out. The next thing we're going to implement is something called social proof. So social proof is actually something I learned from, I have the book here actually, from this book called Influence. Super good book if you want to get into like psychology, sales, kind of understanding how to convince people to buy your shit. There's a chapter in here called social proof. Social proof is where, as humans, we are essentially copycats. We will copy whatever other people similar to us are doing. If there was a huge fight going on in your school and you kind of didn't know what was happening, and you see there's just loads of people running towards this place, you can't even see the fight, but part of you wants to go join the crowd and see what's going on. If you were wondering like which restaurant to go to, and you're kind of just looking at like these 3 options and you're kind of in between all of them, and then suddenly your friend says, oh, I've been to that one before, I've tried it. You're kind of leaning more towards that. And if another 2, 3, 4 people that you cared about, that your friends recommended this restaurant, you'd be a lot more likely to go. So that's social proof. We can leverage this social proof as video editors by showing that other clients have trusted us, and that makes it more clear that future clients could also trust us. Because imagine it as a client, who would you trust more to edit your videos? Would it be some random guy that's never edited a video before? Or would it be a guy that other creators have trusted. You're going to be showing that through not only the videos that you have edited, so clearly it's like, oh, this guy's edited for this guy, he's edited for this guy, but also there's testimonials. So here I've got a testimonial little section. You can just change this text. So go find a client message, go find what someone has said about your editing. Super good. Obviously don't just write super good, write what they actually wrote. Put their client name, and you can add their profile picture here. You can just download it to your PC, upload it here. For the more advanced portfolio, we have the same sort of testimonials. We've got 2 of them now, but we also have this creators I've worked with section. This is something that I really like to do for my own portfolio, and it works once again when you've already started working with a few larger guys. You start putting their portfolios, put their name, put their subscriber count, and it just looks really nice for someone being able to say like, okay, he's worked with large creators, I'm in safe hands. And you'll notice that I specifically did not add links to their channels. What you'll realize in portfolios is you don't want people to go off to another page. We want everyone to stay on our portfolio until they want to finally click on our profile at the end. So don't add external links, don't start adding YouTube channel like links to your editing. Like, bro, don't add links to these, just add their pictures, add their name, add their subscriber count if it's pretty large. And yeah, that's adding more social proof. And we've got more testimonials. And then the last thing is this little section here. So I write videos that perform. I really recommend rewriting this sort of phrase. Don't have the exact same videos that perform. Change all the phrases. Like, even like for things like this, like you can kind of change the text, you can change the subtitles, you can change this word, like creators I've worked with, you can change that to creators I've had, or edited for your favorite YouTubers, things like that, right? So you can change this kind of catchphrase here, videos that perform, and even like the things that you list. This is sort of the stuff that I do, how many creators I've worked with, how many videos I've edited, how many million views that I've gotten. So that is the social proof done. Next thing you're going to add is your call to action. So this applies to both the advanced one and the beginner portfolio. So I've got here just how to hire me, and it says send me a message, my DMs are open, and at username. Here you can add your Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter already as a video editor, go create one. I promise you, bro, my friend in 2021 told me that I needed a Twitter. I told him no, it's fine, and then he kind of convinced me, and I said okay, fine, I'll do it just because you said. To this day, I would not have the success I have if I did not have a Twitter. My Twitter right now has about 8,000 followers. That is the way to get clients. Every single large editor, every single large client, they are on Twitter. You need Twitter. I'm saying this because my friend told me this and it changed my life. I'm 19 years old. I make 6 figures a year. I don't go university because of editing. If I did not make a Twitter, I would not be here. So you need a Twitter. Once you've made your Twitter, just add your username in here, add your username here, and this will be a link to your page, and that'll mean people can click on it and find your page straight away. You also want to do the same thing for this icon. I know it's email, but it looks like a DM message, and I don't want to put a Twitter logo because Twitter is turning to X or some shit. So go in here, change this, and you can change this link right here. Keep at blank. What at blank does is it just opens it in a new tab. So just change this little text here where it says VFX Malice or username, whatever it says there. And yeah, so that is the call to action. A lot of people try putting loads of call to actions, loads of different things. Like, oh, here's my email, here's my Twitter, here's my Instagram, here's my Discord, here's my fucking YouTube jobs, here's all this shit, right? Don't do that. You want to have one call to action. When you give people too many options, they end up getting confused. Because imagine this, you've got your email, you got your Instagram, you got your Twitter, and okay, they click on Instagram. They're on Instagram, and now, oh, there's like a little red button where someone's messaged them. So they click on that, and now, oh, let's go on the homepage, they're scrolling reels a bit, and it's like, they've forgotten about you already. So don't go to these other tabs, don't let them even have the option to get distracted. We want them to only go to our page if they want to hire us. Twitter is best for that. So change that bottom call to action here, and there's also a call to action at the top of the page where it says work with me. Once again, you can change this text here, but just add your Twitter page here. So the same link that was down below. Now the next step, probably my most favorite part, and where you can add your own personality to this is going to be the personalization section. So right now you've got just some black screen, you've just got some like boring text. Well, I don't want to call it boring because it's the same font that I use in my portfolio, but you've just got some like basic text, right? You're probably not going to keep hey I'm name in your portfolio. This is where you can kind of change your own text, you can add your own colors and stuff like that. Starting with the text, hey I'm name, probably not going to keep name, So you can change the word like that, or you can change it completely differently. You can make it Malice portfolio, or you can make it Malice editing, or like you just change whatever it is. Let's just say I keep it as hi, I'm Malice. Don't copy this part exactly how I do it. I understand you might want to copy me for everything else. Bro, trust me when I say you don't want to copy this exactly. There's going to be 5 other guys in watching this video that copy the same thing as me, so you're not going to stand out. So change your own words, kind of. You also have your catchphrase. So on my portfolio, I have this. So my thing is stop settling with average videos and explode your growth with editing that works. What I'm sharing right now is things that I actually do myself. So I'm telling you, make a catchphrase that you kind of can back up. So the reason I say stop settling with average videos is because I work with large creators. The reason I say explode your growth with editing that works is because the videos I edit get multi-million views. I haven't edited many videos that get below 1 million views. So it's like I'm able to say videos that work. Average views very high, things like that. You want to say a catchphrase that is undeniable. Don't say that you maximize retention if you've never had a video that got loads of views and maximized retention. Like, don't say that you do crazy effects or like whatever if you don't do those things. So it's like create a catchphrase that's undeniable so that people can't prove against. Once you've gotten that, you can scroll down and you're going to personalize this. The how to hire me, this is kind of what I do, I believe. Let's see what I've got in mind. Yep, I've got how to hire me, and you can just change this to let's work together, or honestly anything that you believe that could just kind of sound kind of nice. So it's like, let's work together, here's how to hire me, check out my Twitter, what else is it? Just find something, kind of use your own creativity, take like a few minutes to think about it, and yeah, I think it'll be super valuable for you. So let's say let's work together. Send me a message, my DM's are open. This isn't too important to change, but you could change it just to kind of look different to everyone else. And now in terms of colors, you just click on the side of the page. So it's like go all the way to the top and don't click on a container, click at the top here. So now it'll say background, and you can see it's set to black. You can set this to whatever you want. So say black, you can have gray, you can have kind of whatever color you want. Like, bro, the world is your oyster. You can pick any color you want. Something else you can do is add an image. So something like this. This is an image that I use for like my sort of background. So you can see that looks pretty nice. And you can change this button's color. So you can go scroll down and then it'll say color optional. Just change the color to like whatever you deem fit. Maybe you can change the text as well. So it's at, where's the text? It's here, and it's label, I believe. Yep, label. So you can change the color of everything. So it's like, just make sure it's like stands out. These colors I'm adding right now are look goofy as hell, so don't add the exact same ones. But yeah, you can go scroll down, and I recommend having these blocks, these containers with the testimonials, and if you're on the more advanced one, it's in this sort of social proof as well, and you've also got it in, yeah, that's the only 2 sections. You can change those colors as well. So I have these slightly transparent just because I found that it looks a lot more aesthetic. So this is a transparency bar, and you can change the color, you can change how transparent it is, and yeah, just mess about with that, find a color that you like. And once you're done with that, honestly, that's pretty much it. You can go get a custom domain. I really do recommend it, so that when you've got like it in your Twitter, you don't look like everyone else with like card.com. You want it to be like vfxmalice.com/portfolio. It's like, it looks a lot more clean. It shows that you've put some effort in. Custom domains are a lot cheaper than you think. I used to think that they'd be like, oh, £500 a month or some shit like that. But they cost $10 a year. $10 a year. I think, I know, I'm paying £6 for mine. So it's like, yeah, about $8. For you to look like you actually know your shit and you want to make thousands a month for it, that's probably worth it, right? So what I recommend getting it from, this is where I get mine from. It's called Namecheap. This isn't like a sponsor or some shit. It's just I genuinely use it. So Namecheap is like, you can kind of just find the domain you want, go buy it, and you can search up how to connect Namecheap to card. Just search that up on Google. It'll come up. It's this one, and it'll show you exactly how to set it up. So go get a custom domain as well, and yeah, you're pretty much done. And this is your portfolio now, so you can save it, add it to your custom domain. It'll show you how to do it. And once you've done that, it's now about publication. So you need to distribute your portfolio. There's no use of a portfolio if no one sees it. What I recommend doing is putting it in your editing pages, like your Twitter's, what's it called? The bio. So you can go to edit profile, and then here, don't have editing vault here, have your actual portfolio, and in location you can kind of say it to like, oh, here's my work, check out my portfolio, just kind of doing that in an arrow. That can look quite nice. And yeah, you've now got your portfolio done. So boys, I hope you found that useful. This is literally a step-by-step thing, and just realize that your portfolio will always be in the works. Like we said, it's your CV, your resume, it's your qualification to be working. And just like in a normal life, how normal people live, when they get new qualifications, when they get new work experience, they add it to their CV. They add it to that piece of paper that allows them to get a normal 9 to 5. You're not trying to work a 9 to 5, right? So your portfolio will be continuously changing, just like their CVs are. Maybe you put some practice projects on there for now, and then you go outreach, you go work on your brand, you get some people coming in, you get some clients, and then you use their work to improve your portfolio, and then you continue outreaching, you continue getting more clients, and now those are going to be slightly higher level because you've updated your portfolio. You keep doing that again and again, and you go around this client flywheel until you start working with some large guys, these guys with millions of subscribers. My intention with this was just to be step by step. There's literally no way to mess this up. If I had something like this, if I had someone to tell me like, bro, stop being a retard, just use this one website, it's like I'm in contact with the guy. Like AJ, amazing guy. AJ, if you are watching this, you're a fucking sick guy for making card. And so boys, hope you found this useful. And if you ever hear someone saying, oh, how do I make a portfolio? You can just link them directly to this video, and comment if you're going to use this, if you found this useful. No fucking idea if it's useful. Maybe nobody's watching this. But yeah, like, subscribe, do all that YouTube shit. Description, we've got the Discord where you can connect 2,000 other video editors. And yeah, take care. Peace.